What's up guys, it's Gelux Detailing here with a seat extraction video. The tools that I'm using here, I've got a pump sprayer with all-purpose cleaner in it, diluted down to what I feel fit for this particular product and particularly what I'm doing the cleaning method. I've got a nice bristle brush, nice and soft, it's not too harsh so it won't be pulling up any of the fibres on the chair, but aggressive enough to clean any dirt that's on the surface, and obviously the product itself will clean deeper in and be extracted out, leading me on to my final product, which is this Spot Clean Pro. The Spot Clean Pro is a really good tool for extraction. Basically you can fill it up with just plain water or some shampoo product, and you can use the trigger, which is right here, to spray out the nozzle. I would recommend warm water if you have the availability of that, and basically that will help further dilute the product to try and get it out of the seat and not leave any product in it. Depending on your product you might want to do that, so yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so first things first, we want to get our pump sprayer. We can either spray directly onto the chair seat, or we can spray onto the brush itself to help foam up the product within the bristles, and basically clean the top of the chair and letting the product itself sink into the chair, ready for extraction. But what I'm going to be doing is first wetting it down with the Spot Clean once I fill it up, and then I'll get to spraying the product over the top, which will then dilute the product more, but being such a strong water-based degreaser will actually clean the seat much better, and then once it gets extracted it will be a whole lot more cleaner for it. Right, so I've filled up the Spot Clean Pro. I'm going to turn it on, spray down the seat first. This will not break down any dirt. This will be just an initial step to getting it prepared for when I actually clean it. Right, so now that I've brought you in closer, you can much better see what I'm doing on camera. This is the process that I would go through, and you can see how much easier it is to clean this. So maybe you want to go in the seat yourself where you can't spray it on the brush, and you can see already here you want to try and lift up any places that dirt can get. Obviously this first pre-rinse has allowed us to really attack the seat, and allowed the product to not only spread, but you can really see the foam in action occurring with this water-based product. You don't want to rush this step. I think this step is a very important one. You're agitating the dirt off the top layer of the seat and also allowing it to permeate the seat. So really make sure that you clean the seat. Don't forget the bolsters, and don't forget the sides of the chair. Right, so just for purposes of on camera to show you how it goes, I would usually try and leave this now and clean this portion of the seat, but I'm just going to show you on camera. the trigger as I move along, and that's bringing up more of the product, as you can see there. And I'm going over it again without pressing the button, and you can see most of it being brought up again. So you can see how much cleaner this seat is already. Depending on the level and the severity of how much dirt is embedded within the chair, you might want to do this quite a few times, and you kind of want to, and you really want to do it until the seat is completely, the water that comes out and you're extracting is completely transparent. We're going to repeat this step and try and get out more dirt embedded in the seat, and then we're gonna hit lower down where you can't see and the camera's not going to get such a good angle of it, but you want to try and do all the sides, both sides. Try and get the tops of the chair. The headrest gets a lot of dirt trapped in it as well. It will only probably need one pass, whereas the chair might need 2 to 3 passes. We've hit this twice with our all-purpose cleaner in a pump sprayer bottle. Clean this, went through it thoroughly with just clear water, just normal water, and it's now no longer coming out dirty. It's coming out relatively clear. So we're going to move on to the backrest now. Try and pull down because of gravity. So what we're going to want to try and do is try and really go at this back portion to try and get out the product. So we've hit this we've hit this once, and we're going to hit this again. You know, I can still see there's dirt within the seat, so I'm going to show you the second pass to sort of give you a better comparison of how this is going to come up. Alright, so we've been going for a while now, and you can really see how dark this this water is. I'm just gonna go and tip the whole lot out by undoing this, and you can pretty clearly see how much dirt we've been extracting. Look at that. So we've extracted a lot of the dirt. And obviously you can do this until you get clear water in this, and that's really going to take some time. But if you just want just a slight extraction of the seats to where it's cleaner, and you've really gotten rid of the majority of the dirt, I'd say 80% of that dirt within the seat fibers, you only really need to go over it to the point where you're taking out the dirt in here. It doesn't need to be clear, but obviously the longer that you go, you want to see it getting clear. Right, I'm going to give you just a quick profile of me cleaning the side bolsters, just so that you know I've done it. Right, so just a quick little tip, still drying up the seat. I forgot to mention it, but basically if you have any clean microfibers to hand, this will help with the drying process. As you're blowing the fibers with air, the water is going to try and escape, and will actually try and come out the top. If you feel that the top of the seat is going to be damp still. So using microfibers, trying the most absorbent ones are going to be better. So if you've got a microfiber drying towel, which is very absorbent, I'd use one of those. You can use a chamois if the chamois is clean and not used and isn't dirty, and they hold a lot of water. Again, microfiber towels, microfiber cloths, even a regular towel, if it's clean enough, you can use that to help dry these seats. Right, so that's everything now. The seats are drying. I'm going to take about 5-10 more minutes to get these properly dry. I'm looking to do more videos in the future to post on my Instagram, my Facebook and my YouTube. This one, it was just a seat extraction, and you could see the amount that we pulled up dirt wise. So I think it's been a successful video. It's been a successful look into how it's done, and sort of the process and the technique behind it, as well as how long about it takes. So this has taken me, obviously I'm filming as well, but this has taken me, I'd say, a good 2 hours to fully complete, and that's just one seat. It can, you know, you can do this a lot quicker, but obviously I'm setting up the camera. But anyway, thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to my YouTube if you're watching it on there. Give this a like if it's on Facebook, and if it's on Instagram, give it a heart. Alright, so this is the seat completely extracted and cleaned. It's now pretty much dry, but just look at it. Look at how clean that's come up, and it's looking so much better than it did before. Just sort of giving you a good look at the seat. Look at what a difference that makes, eh?